Hey, sit quietly with me for a moment. Take a slow breath. I know there are days when life feels very different than it once did. Slower, quieter, less certain. And sometimes, if you're honest with yourself, you wonder what your purpose is now. You spent so many years caring for others, showing up for people, building a life, carrying responsibilities. Your days once felt so full, needed, meaningful in ways that were easy to recognize, but now things feel different. And there are moments when a quiet thought slips into your mind. Do I still matter? Does my life still have purpose? Is there really anything left for me now? But listen to this is not random. God is speaking to you right now, and He's saying your life still has purpose, and you are not done yet. Take a breath and let those words settle gently into your heart. God says, I know this season feels unfamiliar. I know life doesn't look the way it once did. Some roles changed. Some people are gone. Some seasons have ended. And because of that, you've questioned your place in this chapter of life. But listen carefully, just because your life looks different now, does not mean your purpose has disappeared. God says you are still here for a reason. Your presence still matters. Your heart still matters. Your wisdom still matters. Your kindness still matters. God says there are things inside you that this world still needs. The comfort you give others, the understanding you carry, the quiet strength you develop through everything you've survived. God says you've walked through pain, loss, heartbreak, change, and yet you are still here. Still loving, still caring, still capable of bringing light into someone else's life. That matters more than you realize. God says purpose does not disappear with age, it deepens, it softens, it becomes quieter but often more meaningful. God says your purpose now may not look like it did years ago, but that does not make it smaller. Sometimes purpose is found in gentle conversations, in comforting someone else, in showing kindness, in sharing wisdom, in simply being a peaceful presence in a noisy world. God says never believe the lie that your best years are behind you, because there are still beautiful moments ahead, still meaningful connections ahead, still reasons for you to wake up each morning with hope in your heart. God says, I have not finished writing your story. Not even close. There are still chapters ahead of you, gentle chapters, healing chapters, purposeful chapters. God says, I know there are moments when loneliness makes you question your value, moments when quietness makes you wonder if you've been forgotten. But you have not been forgotten, not by me, and not by the people whose lives you continue to touch even in ways you don't see. God says your words still matter, your prayers still matter, your love still matters. You still carry something meaningful inside you. God says, please stop looking at this season as the ending of your life's purpose. This is not the ending. It is simply a different chapter, and there is beauty in this chapter too. God says you no longer have to prove yourself. You no longer have to rush through life. This season is slower for a reason. It allows you to notice things differently, to feel peace differently, to connect with me more deeply. God says, I am still using your life, still guiding you, still working through you, even in small moments, especially in small moments. God says there are people who need your kindness, people who need your understanding, people who need the comfort that only someone with your life experience can give. God says you have survived things that shaped you into someone compassionate, wise, strong in quiet ways, and that wisdom is valuable. God says you are not just getting older, you are becoming deeper, more peaceful, more grounded. And there is purpose in that. God says, I know there are days when motivation feels low, when your heart feels tired, when you wonder what tomorrow really holds. But listen carefully, there is still life ahead of you, still peace ahead of you, still meaningful moments waiting for you. God says, do not give up on yourself now. Do not stop believing that your life still matters, because it does, deeply. God says, and one day you will look back on this season and realize something beautiful. The quieter years of your life still carried purpose, still carried meaning, still carried love. God says you are not done yet. There is still more for you to experience, more for you to give, more peace for you to feel, more healing for your heart. God says, so wake up tomorrow knowing this truth: you are still needed, you are still valuable, and your life still has purpose. If this message spoke to your heart, type MY Life Still HAS Purpose in the comments. And Remind yourself today you are not forgotten, you are not finished, and your story is still unfolding.